Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies, as Apollo and Athena now start off a second investigation day with returning to the basics, seeing their defendant and believing in him wholeheartedly as we question Tenma Taro about the events of Damien Tenma on the day of the murder. It's all a bit convoluted as a certain ham actor hams it up a bit more, but we also have the blackmail letter to present to him at this point in time. So let's get a little bit more information on that, then return and see his daughter Jinxie and ask her about the statue too. Why this? Is that accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien? Apparently somebody slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Caw. You have questions, do you? Very well. Ask away, mortal.
Right, we've got ourselves another conversation option, the blackmail letter. Who places in the alderman's pocket?
Very few were they who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase.
So, whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket.
Could it have been his doing?
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Taro, do you just remember something?
Indeed I did. There was but one other who knew of that letter. Damien's aide, Florent LaBelle. Full knowledge of that briefcase's contents did that aide possess.
Then he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for.
That is preposterous. He's our most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien.
Except when he does. It seems like Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice. Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals. Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead. The blackmail letter has been updated. It's highly likely that it was LaBelle who took it from the mayor's briefcase. Brilliant. There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the forbidden chamber? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. I guess it's not too bad to unleash another demon from within, if we already know that it must have already been opened at this point in time. So let's go into Yokai Lane and see if we can find Jinxie there. Or Florent. Or anyone at this point. Which one will we find? Hey, isn't that... Oh, it's Jinxie. What's up with her? Oh, her things are gone? You dare imprison me? Jinxie! She's acting really strange. That loathsome, no-good nine-tailed fox. He shall know the terror that is mine and despair. You shall pay. Oh, you shall pay dearly. All of you. Jinxie, are you alright? Eek! Nah! Oh, is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie. Morning? Isn't it already past noon? And what am I doing here? Last I remember, I lay down to take a nap back at the manor. Oh no! It must have been the Makulageishi! Makulageishi? Ever wake after a restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place? Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway? Well, it's that yokai's fault. The Makulageishi preys on people while they're asleep. Sounds like sleepwalking. Sounds like you just need to be tucked in really tight. Or maybe a snug sleeping bag. Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead? I don't? Oh, it must have fallen off. About them evil things can creep into me. I'd say we had more than adequate demonstration of that just now. I better reapply them. Jinxie, there's something we wanted to ask you. There was something I wanted to tell you too. I remember something else. You did? What was it? Right, talk or present first? Well, I guess talk first. What else do you remember? Jinxie, can you tell us what you remembered? Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. But there was one thing I thought was really weird. I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What? It's about the yokai feathers and tracks. They weren't there when I first opened the door. Wait, what? Are you sure? Uh-huh. My memory's crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it? This could spell major trouble, Apollo. Why? Because Jinxie is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered the crime scene, it will totally fuel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on. Ugh. Jinxie's fuzzy memory of the whole incident is really working against us. The prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planting the evidence. Good luck rebutting that. Oh man, this is not good. I sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. Let's find out more about the Forbidden Chamber from you then. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the Forbidden Chamber, would you? That door doesn't even have a keyhole. Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear. A secret mechanism? Really? Uh-huh. It's hidden in the Fox Chamber. But only Alderman QB knew what it was and how it worked. The Alderman of Nine-Tails Vale sure loved his secrets. Apollo, let's go see if we can find that secret mechanism. Whoa, slow down. There's something else I need to ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. Even the Manor's master key won't open it. That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened. Guess that means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after the murder. After all, we know Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it so the Mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain. Right, so the Forbidden Chamber key has been updated in the court record. Okay, let's present the statue. I think that was what it told us to present earlier. Now that it tells us to do each thing. Alderman QB made that statue. It's a token of goodwill. I think it was meant to be for Nine-Tails Vale and Tenma Town. A token of goodwill? But the two yokai are fighting. Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cup portion is missing. Oh, cup portion? Oh, I guess I can see where it might have broken off. This statue originally depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in celebration. But it sure does look that way now, doesn't it? Yeah, it does look like they're fighting now. Sure. I was just thinking no one can actually use that cup. It's a bit... Oh, wait a second. The cup set detaches. That would make sense. It's a sake cup, but it would detach, obviously. It sure doesn't look that way now, does it? No, it looks like they're fighting. Maybe it broke when it was used to hit Mayor Tenma on the head. That would explain it. I guess the only two people who knew what it really looked like were the Alderman and I. Now it's just me, but its symbol of goodwill will be forever etched in my mind. Well, the Fox and Demon statue has been updated. It has 2 pages to it now. So, is there anything else we should know about Jinxie? No, that's about it. What? My bracelet, it's reacting. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to be... In justice we trust! Yikes! Ah! A ghost! Ah! Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here? I have business with this young lady, if you must know. Prosecutor Blackwell has asked me to question her. Question me? Sorry, not interested. Are you here to ask about that whole yokai affair? That's right. Specifically, we want to ask. Ah, but I can't tell you that now, can I? Ha 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 ha! Oh, come on, please. We're partners in justice, right? No. Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me my questions were of the utmost justice. I will not fall for your lies. In justice we trust. twisted samurai sure has him on a short leash. So, you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll, then?
Now come along, Miss Tenma, to the station review.
He took her away. Missed my chance to see what she was lying about. Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for opening the chamber. Let's go check it out.
I just hope they let us in now.
They should do.
Technically, there's no detective guarding it.
But there's someone here in the manor garden. Filch?
Oh, what an absolutely fabulous scent. Just a second. I'm a bit caught back here a little bit. Yes, that's what I thought. He's changed his hair colour. But why? Oh well. I'm so glad I had these carnations imported from England. Nothing but the finest will do. Perhaps I should place one aside for our dearly departed alderman.
Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle. Apollo, let's ask him about you-know-what.
Oh yeah, before we search the Fox Chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter. Why, if it isn't the mayor's little lawyers? What do you want with me?
Oh, there's someone we wanted to ask.
What?
What's that ringing come from? He has cell phone shoulder pads?
You'll have to excuse me. Oh my god, that's ingenious! Hello, LaBelle here. What the? It's, why don't we all wear these?
Those things on the shoulders are cell phones?
Yes, about that, you must forgive me. This whole matter with Mayor Tenma has been a complete nightmare.
Why'd you buy clothes like that?
Surprised? This is my own special design. It's the ultimate in functional beauty.
Functional beauty?
Are you sure about that?
Looks a bit unwieldy to me.
You simply don't have an eye for beauty.
Having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy. I'd rather be blind.
So what do you want with me?
Right, well let's talk first, I guess. Did you see Tenma Taro? Both Jinxie and Mr. Filch said they saw Tenma Taro. What about you, Mr. LaBelle? If you were in the foyer, why didn't you see...
Very well, I admit it. That's right, I, Flaunt LaBelle, saw the demon Tenma Taro.
So he did see something. Then why did you lie about not seeing him?
I was simply trying to protect dear little Jinxie.
Protect Jinxie? What do you mean?
Why, don't tell me you haven't heard of that strange little habit of hers.
Also, by the way, like, I thought people weren't supposed to tell me about Tenma Taro, kinda. Whatever. What habit? Which one are we talking about?
The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Rumor has it she's possessed by Tenma Taro.
That one's new to me.
Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about a Tenma Taro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect.
Tell us more about that rumor. Right, that's changed to the rumor about Jinxie. So, what was that rumor about Jinxie?
They say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. It hits suddenly, then she starts wandering around doing strange things.
Is that so? Although, come to think of it, that loathsome no-good nine-tailed fox, he shall know the terror that is mine in despair. That certainly would explain how she was acting earlier.
Once she even put on a Tenma Taro costume and wandered around the woods at night.
She did? I wish I'd never asked. Does she remember anything while she's possessed? Unfortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during these episodes. Memory loss during possession. Come to think of it, her memory of the murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that, too, was caused by her possession. Then maybe... So you do understand. That whole yokai business was entirely of her own making. Now wait a minute. Although that yokai evidence wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene. Did she leave those black feathers and strange tracks there herself? Apollo, let's ask Mayor Tenma about Jinxie's episodes the next time we talk with him. Right, time to present then. That's not what I wanted to press. Present. The blackmail letter should be far to the left. Let's ask about it. What is that? It's the blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman Kyubi. It was sent to Mayor Tenma. And... your point being... someone took the letter from the mayor's briefcase and then placed it in the alderman's pocket after he was murdered. Oh, you don't say. You wouldn't happen to be the one who made the switch, would you? After all, you're the only one who knew that the blackmail letter was in his briefcase. So naturally you... Perhaps that shot of cologne will make those scales fall from your eyes. Or my eyes fall from their sockets? Is it possible that you would like to frame me as a potential suspect? What would make you raise such an outrageous allegation in the first place? Oh, well... My only crime is being born as beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now let me show you what to do with this garbage. You can't destroy evidence like that. What do you mean I can't? I just did. Feel a little lighter now. You just won a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy. Are we done with your silly questions now? I'm a very busy man, you know. I guess that's it for now. Go with the other shoulder, nope. Hello, LaBelle speaking. Really? You wish to carry my new product at your store? Oh, but I'm afraid it's my own private brand. It's not available to the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV? But I don't understand. As the embodiment of beauty, it is my duty to announce my good looks to the world. Stop the bus. I'm getting off. Everyone wants my exclusive Je suis LaBelle brand of products. It's the crown jewel of my collection, born of my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now this becomes so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare. You don't say. Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. It's not meant for you peasants. Peasants? This is my latest product. I'm calling it Collier Me LaBelle. A dazzling hair color you can wash out with just water. Guess that means you can't sweat. I have 7 colors in all. You can find out more in my commercials and magazine ads. Yet it's not available to the public. Great sales strategy there, genius. Come to think of it, Mr. LaBelle, your hair color's changed since the last time we met. The little lady has quite the discerning eye. Here's a little sample. Consider it a gift for one who truly appreciates beauty. Oh, Apollo, what should I do? Better take it before you get a face full of cologne. good point. Wow, thanks, Mr. LaBelle. Right, so the colour me LaBelle. Colour me impressed. Added to the court record. The hair colour that washes out with water is Florent LaBelle's own brand and isn't available to the general public. Okay, let's head over to the Fox Chamber. We've still got to find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Maybe not say it in front of this guy. Right, so nothing more to talk to him about. I guess we go to... straight to the Fox Chamber or to QB Manor Foyer? No one's here apart from you. Any ideas? So the crime scene was locked tight at the time. This is a tough one. The only people in that locked room were the deceased, the alderman, and the mayor. Maybe the killer hid somewhere in that room. But is there really anywhere to hide in the Fox Chamber? Yes. Technically. I can think of two. One is behind the screen to begin with anyway. The second one of which is something that was deposed from a position behind a certain door where someone entering a door and seeing a crime scene would not see you. Right, the trial. There's got to be a reason for the broken Tanuki statue after all. That's quite a day in court. The news just can't stop talking about how the demon Temitara made an appearance. There's never an exorcist around when you need one. Well, I heard the judge actually held an exorcism in his court after that. Good. Let's hope it's the last we'll see of that pain in the neck yokai. I don't know. I have a feeling Temitara could exorcise an exorcist. As an attorney defending a demon, I know exactly how that feels. Right, so a quick little bit of talking there. As we move on up to the Fox Chamber. Seems Filch isn't here after all. But maybe he's here. Well, the crime scene is just as it was. I do wonder if it starts to smell from the blood. Okay, let's find that secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Oh, this is so exciting! I can't wait to see how it works. But do you really think the killer entered the Forbidden Chamber? We'll just have to open it to find out. We should also see if there was anywhere the killer could have hidden this room. Okay, let's get started. Appolate! Apollo Appolate! I have no clue what that means. Underlay? Well, let's examine first. We've already done the talking. Now, if I had to examine or imagine, it would be things nearer the door than anything else. It seems I can examine absolutely everything again. Still no keyhole, huh? Yeah, and the door won't budge, just like those spiky bangs of yours. Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on the door. Oh, I know! I'll break it down with a body slam! Haha. I seriously doubt you could do that, plus the recoil. How would you know if I haven't even tried it? No, wait, don't! Ah! As much as you hate losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match. Alright, let's look around some more. There's a carving of the Nine-Tailed Fox over the door and statues of him on either side. The way those two statues are glaring, it's like they're guarding the door from us. In fact, the more interesting point is the grates that are under the foxes. To be perfectly honest with you. Because that makes it look like whatever box is there is hollow. Unless it's just decorative and it's on the outside, but whatever. Come to think of it, there are two foxes on the folding screen as well. It can't be a coincidence. Can it? Oh, okay. Hey, this statue moves. Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap. Haha, I can handle it. If the spear comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. After all, I have the reflexes of a regular karate kid. I guess if you can catch something that fast out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Also, regular karate kid would be terrible reflexes. Regular anything in martial arts generally is quite terrible. To be fair, it's just people who practice something for fun. Rather than actually do it as a lifestyle. Regular is not what we're looking at here. Elite. Now that's what we're talking about. There might be something to the fact that these fox statues rotate. Maybe there's something around here that shows the position they should be in. Like pointing towards each other, like facing each other. Right, you said there was foxes on the screen too? They gotta be pointing away from each other, maybe? Two foxes standing back to back are depicted on this elegant folding screen. Could this have something to do with the keyhole? Huh, wait a minute. Two foxes. There are two fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber as well. Maybe the keyhole will appear if we do something to this fallen screen. But I don't see anything unusual about it.
Well, it does have 2 foxes on it, and there are 2 fox statues in front of the door.
Then maybe there's a clue somewhere in this room. Let's turn the whole place upside down.
She's excited as a kid in a candy store. Okay, so... not necessarily this. Let's turn the screen around a bit more. Alright, there's that there. There's this fox thing, but that's supposedly been already examined. Let's examine this. Oh no, it's got a tick on it.
Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of the manor's caretaker, Phineas Filch?
It's a cool looking thing. Yeah, it does look like him. I think we've already had this dialogue.
Oh, we just got the best idea. We should knock it over. It might transform back into Mr. Filch.
Yeah, he's not magical. Alright. If you're looking for a hiding place, then behind the door here seems like a really good one. I just remember this mystery novel I once read. The murder occurred in a locked room, and the perpetrator made sure to hide behind the room's door when it was opened.
Then when no one was looking, he made his escape.
A clever trick, but it would have been impossible in this case. See this broken Tanuki statue here? The door must have banged into it when it was opened.
Oh, I get it. The killer couldn't have been there because of the statue.
Maybe he was behind one of the other doors. You ever thought of that? Better take a look behind this door too. Oh! Oh look! The doorknob banged into the wall. Made a big dent too. That wouldn't have happened if the killer had been hiding there.
Right, I guess that rules out the old hide behind the door trick.
Well, I find it interesting the door handle itself is broken. Right, so we've checked this out. 2 foxes looking back to back. There's nothing on the back of it. We examined pretty much everything else in the room, except for this, which is new dialogue.
Maybe the killer hid under this table. That would be a terrible hiding place.
The alderman's body would have been right above.
Maybe you're right. I guess the underside is a bit... Wait, there's something under the table. Let's check it out.
Okay.
The cup!
Hey, look!
There's something down here. It looks like a piece of something. The only question is, a piece of what? Oh, I know. It might be a piece of this statue.
Remember what Jinxie said?
The statue originally depicted 2 yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill. So this piece broke off and rolled under the table?
Fox and Demon statue has been updated in the court record. We'll take it. Right, so we found the cup there, but that seems to have moved us on a bit.
Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. You find anything, Apollo? We'll never find the keyhole to the forbidden chamber at this rate.
There's something about that folding screen. You know how those fox statues in front of the forbidden chamber move?
That screen might be a clue as to how we're supposed to position them or something. Hey, I bet you're right.
Why would they have that out in the open?
Let's go to that screen with a fine-toothed comb.
Well, you just took me out of examine move. Oh, cool music has started once again. Right, on closer inspection, I think there's more to the screen than meets the eye. Let's check every last inch of it. So what I do, tap and slide on the bottom screen to rotate the folding screen. I can also tap on something of interest to inspect it further. You can also zoom in and out to get a better look. Now let's check every last inch of it. Right, so I can zoom with B and X. Can I rotate it? Doesn't seem... Oh, rotate evidence just uses the D-pad instead. Oh, what the hell? Well. Marks of keys. The key is the same shape as the key that came out of Damien Tenma, or Tenma Taro, and keyholes. This reminds me of a puzzle. A phantom hourglass.
Could it be the case of closing the 3DS up? Or in this case, closing up our thing to make it reach the keys, and then looking at what picture remains on the other side? We'll find out next time for more Dual Destinies! Join me then. Bye-bye.